Welcome to the heart of Sooner Nation, Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. And if you aren't familiar with the saying, Boomer Sooner, you will be soon enough. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on a team from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Sooners will put total leather and will get started. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Line gets set, first down. On the ground, it's Neal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that is beautiful defense, timing up the blitz, getting in the backfield, and not just getting there, laying the big lick.
I think that ball carrier, his eyes were like saucers on that one. He knew he was running that thing right into the teeth of it, and boy, he paid the price.
On the move at the 30. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the linebacker right there? They make calls and they play in coverage, but if you're a linebacker, you better be physical, and that dude came downhill. Somebody might want to block him up front, Palmer. Downhill and laid the lumber.
Yeah, they definitely weren't able to chip up and get him on that one. But I'll tell you, a hit like that makes you think twice about wanting to run the football between the tackles for the rest of this game, because that dude has got some bad intentions.
That's so frustrating. I got you in the perfect situation. I get you in 3rd and long, more predictable. I know it's going to be a pass, and then Houdini pulls the rabbit out of the hat, makes something happen, scrambles around, gets the first down. Goodness gracious, this guy is so good.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Makes the grab. It's Neal. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Power football with the run.
Gain of 3. Brings up 2nd down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They go to the ground. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
How many ways can I make you think, right? First drive, out the gates, get it to my playmaker, going full speed across the formation with a touch pass. You better be able to adjust to it. Then when you adjust to it, I'm going to have an adjustment to your adjustment, because I'm always right. I'm an offensive guy.
score. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. They're trying to get to him. And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sack on the 2-point try. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Second down coming up.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught on the outside, it's Barnes. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his position.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
And that ball is picked off. Looking for more room. He's at the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 10-yard line, and what an example of the defense setting up the O. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
He's tackled at the 5-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Kansas.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
The back goes in motion. Touch pass on the run. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead.
Is successful and makes the score. Kansas 14, Oklahoma 0.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Kick this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Oh, man, the quarterback almost just threw his 2nd interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked off.
On 4th down, looking to pass. He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Looking for a gap, it's Barnes. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Looking for a man, it's Arnold. Oh, he makes the catch. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Absolute shank. Missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. And the Jayhawks will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Bowman. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring goal.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. He's gonna pass. The short hands, it's Burks.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Really nice job threading the needle on that pass. They've got a lot of dudes that were able to do that in Norman, Oklahoma. Josh Heupel, Jason White, Sam Bradford, Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts. The names go on and on and on. Hurting you in the passing game with their vision, with their accuracy. This guy, I tell you, he fits right in this Oklahoma offense.
The Sooners in the hurry-up. He'll throw on 3rd down. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He's got his man. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The Sooners have it with a 1st and goal. They're bringing heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to throw. It's Arnold. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. From the gun, looking for a man. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator nuts. A lot of DCs, they focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, they're going to be in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another 1st down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Kansas 14, Oklahoma 8.
The Jayhawks look to keep this drive humming. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
And how about this offense, man? Being able to succeed, still winning without their bell cow, without their star being their star. This offense has not had a great game on the ground, but they're still in the lead.
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Well, you got to give this offense a ton of credit because normally they've got the lead because of this running back. Today, it's actually despite him. They really haven't gotten the production out of him that they expect week in, week out. You got to give the defense credit for that. But other guys on offense have been able to step up enough to make the plays necessary to give them the lead.
And I don't care where you're at on the field, 4th and inches, I like me. I like my chances of getting that, running the play I feel comfortable with, getting the 1st down.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Forced out of the pocket. Across the 25, he's got room. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Jayhawks will have it 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And a chance perhaps to salt this game away if this offense can pay this off with a late touchdown. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
20, Oklahoma, 8.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like,
looking deep. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
the offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell, pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot. Unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if...
And the ball is picked off. Bringing it back at the 20. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
With jet sweep pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football, and you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Pocket starts to collapse. It's incomplete, trying a little razzle-dazzle there, but it'll be third down. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. This guy can throw it. They're just treating the entire stadium as if it's four-down territory. Odd decision here to go for it, fourth and very, very long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. First down here for the offense. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Takes a hit as he fires. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Pressure coming. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fires on the move. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They'll throw it on first down. And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this one. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire